Untamed, Fire and Flight. Edited for children. Written by Windy and Richard Peeney. Oh, Guitarra! Eternal Spirit, guardian of all things born unto the land. Behold! We have captured another demon spawn of the evil ones. Accept his blood in sacrifice. Mighty Guitarra, we avenge the corruption of our land.
Taut-skin drums throbbed with rising intensity. Roaring flames challenged the angry tints of the evening sky as the spirit man's savage chant continues. His words recall a distant time when his nameless world first knew the footfall of man. Man, who was little more than beast, who feared the night and the sound of thunder. Rumble, crack. On a doom-filled day, amid the fury of a storm, more awesome than any man had ever witnessed, the natural order of things was suddenly shattered by forces supernatural and unknowable. Terrified, the beastman watched as the immense structure settled roughly to the ground. Tall spires formed an alien outline against the pyramidal sky, as the great hole in the heavens closed forever. The primitive humans understood somehow that their dominion was now threatened. From within the mysterious mountain thing came the sound of voices. Voices raised in fear. Fear has always had many faces. But in the confrontation between cultivation and bestiality, fear gave desperate strength to the bestial. To their dismay, the innocent elven strangers discovered that their magic powers flowed weakly through the ether of the savage world. They found themselves defenseless. Beast. Okay! The reason for their coming died unspoken with the many who were slaughtered, and remained locked within the pounding hearts of the few who escaped into the woods, scattering far from their palace home, never to return. So it began, and so the hunt went on, down through countless generations, man against surviving elves, on and undying enmity from the first fateful day until now. Why the hell?
Kill the demon! Kill the demon!
Reggae music.
Untold moons ago, the evil ones invaded our land, twisting the shape of things with their foul magic. Hear, Gotara, the cries of this child of demons. Let his death agony appease your wrath. You've had your fun, old man. Get it over with. Cutter, those skulls! Don't worry, Skywise. Red Lances won't hang among them. I swear it. Wolf Riders ready! Attack! To back! Sacrifice now! Too late, human! Cutter! Stop! Destroy them! Gotara willed it! I have Red Lance enough blood for now. Remember this, old man. Next time I'll skin you like a stag, and the wolves will pick your bones. Halt!
His secret soul name is Taon. The blood of 10 chiefs flows in his veins. He is the leader of an elven tribe known as the Wolf Riders. Though his folk call him Cutter for his skill with the sword, he is no cold and merciless death dealer. Cutter loves his small tribe with the strength beyond his years. So much, in fact, that the bitter bloodshed this day may as well have been his own.
How bad is he? I don't know. Ride on ahead, Skywise, and tell Nightfall we bring her life mate back, somewhat less than whole.
Fireflies twinkle in the purple dust, gently illuminating the hold of the Wolf Riders. Tree dwellers, shy and secretive, Cutter's tribe shuns the daylight. Only at night do they emerge from their hollows to hunt and sing with the wolf pack.
Nightfall!
Game is plentiful in this part of the woods, but the dangers are many. Skywise, what's happened?
Raylance was captured by humans.
Captured by humans. In the past, this has meant only one thing. Redlands! Oh no!
He lives, Nightfall. Luck was with us this time. Tonight, the tall ones mourn their dead, not we. We were weak! The wolf demons desecrated our ritual! Killed her back! And all because we were afraid to fight back! The spirits despise our cowardice and turn away from our prayers. We have delayed too long to carrying out Gotara's will. Now we will do what must be done. Do that so that Tabak may rest. Should have seen him. Cutter, the finest. You should have seen him, Cutter. The finest, fattest buck in all the woods. I almost got him. I don't care how sweet the game is near the humans' camp. You know the hunting alone is forbidden. Why did you disobey me? Forgive me, my chief. In the heat of the chase, I forgot. Well, don't do it again. Your carelessness almost cost me my best tracker. You.
Cutter, why must the humans hate us so much? We offer them no harm.
Humans have always hated our kind. Ever since our ancient fathers, the High Ones, set foot on the land. That's just the way it is.
I wish we could live in a place where there are no humans.
I know, but this is home. Beyond the woods, what is there? See, Cutter? The great wolf chases the human hunter across the sky. He's clumsy, that hunter. One day, he'll trip and the wolf will get him. You see all that up there, Skywise? Strange. I just see stars. What's the matter? I never killed a human before. Didn't think it could be done. Something bad will happen soon. I feel it. You're full of dreamberries. What can the humans do to us? They're afraid to come near our hold. Shh! Listen. The wolves. Something's wrong.
Oh! For far longer than Cutter or Skywise can remember, these huge, fearsome beasts have been the elves' most trusted allies, and now the strength of the ancient bond brings the pack howling from the woods with a warning.
Iowa Night Runner! Speak, my friend. What have you seen?
Humans! They're bring fire!
Ah!
Quickly, the unspoken message is passed among the wolf riders. Cutter summons his tribesmen to defend the hold.
Scouter! Strongbow! One-Eye! Point! Place them!
So, it's finally come to this, has it?
Lie still, beloved. Cutter did not summon you with the others.
But I must try to help. The humans mean to destroy us. Weapons out! Follow Night Runner!
The wolf pack howls at the heels of the powerful leader as they plunge through the woods. Each elven hunter is one with his shaggy mount, riding hard toward the uncertain fate.
Look!
Betrayed by their instinctive fear of fire, the wolves stop short of the clearing, but Cutter urges a snarling night runner forward.
I warned you, old man. Go away, or we must kill you. No, demon! We shall live, but you and your kind will be ashes before sunrise. Are you mad, human? If you burn the woods, everybody will starve, your tribe as well as mine. No matter. Gitara wills a cleansing. Only man must rule the land. All demons must burn. No! Gitara!
Elven arrows, however swift, fail to prevent the inventable.
Madman! They'll pay for this with their cursed blood. No time. Fire is spreading. We must get back to the halt. Come, father! Mother needs us, and I must save Dewshine.
Despite their panic, the loyal wolves carry their elf friends home, barely outtracing the windswept inferno.
Bring only what food and water you can easily carry. Save your lives, forget the rest. Our way to the lake is blocked by the flames. Where can we run? There is only one half-safe place for us now. Follow me, Wolf Riders, to the cavern of the trolls! Cutter! The flames are getting closer! Open up, tunnel makers! We've no time to waste!
Cutter's sword swings sharply against a metal plate deep in the cave stone. And within the tunnel, please stay.
What do they want now? It's too soon since the last time they were here. Alright, stop your racket. Miserable nothing else. Give a body half a chance, will ya?
Hidden mechanisms in the tunnel wall cause the huge stone door to swing open.
I'm coming out now. You're wrong, doorkeeper. We're coming in.
Frantically, the troll strives to reseal the tunnel.
Yeah!
However,
Ugh!
Cutter has a different notion.
Well, don't stand there gawking inside quickly. You can't do this. No one's ever violated our caverns before. No one's ever burned down the forest before either. Huh? What's wrong on here? What's going on? What's going on here? Cutter, you're getting too bold for your own good, little elf chieftain. I have a few good reasons, Pignose. Or didn't you know? There's a fire outside. What do trolls care about the outside? That's your business. Get out of here. Get out! Hospitable is as ever, eh? Hint, mean of a troll king?
If there is one, certainly in Cutter's world. It is that trolls are basically a cowardly lot.
Lead on, friend Pignose. Perhaps with similar persuasion, old King Greymon will be only too glad to help us. You'll pay for this. Mark me! Dreadful smoke. Let's close the door.
Okay. Our halt.
Slam!
There we go. Save for stories told them by their previous leader, who first discovered the trolls, the Wolf Riders know very little of this forbidden underground kingdom and its denizens.
My chief father Bearclaw never described all this in the troll tales. Grrr! That braggart! We tolerated him, but he never had free run of our tunnels. Curse him for the snooping ferret he was. May you all end up as he did. Mind your manners, Picky, or you'll get your spear back in your back.
Oh, pretty sparkles. In fuming silence, the troll guards lead their captors to the cavernous high-domed hold, the very core of their domain.
Go on, take us to Greymon, Picky. All these ladders and places to run up and down, it's like an anthill. Some anthill, covered up with gold and jewels. Huh. A cold drink of water worth more than we know than all this shiny stuff. Where are all the hammering sounds? It's too quiet, but I feel eyes on us. I see movements in the shadows.
Then don't let them see that. We're afraid, Scouter. Moments later.
You can take that stabber away from my neck now, Elf. Not until I'm sure there's no trap.
Oh, it's well past the time when we couldn't have stopped you, growls Pignose. Oh. You're in now, and dealings with you is strictly up to him. Greymon and the shiftless, mighty king of the trolls. Grumbling as they go, Pignose and his fellow guardsmen lead the elves into the phosphorescent, jewel-studded throne room.
What's this? Wolf Riders invading my domain? Unthinkable! Pignose, you miserable worm! Is this how you defend your king?
Pignose is speechless. No one ever told him the elves would fight back.
Relax, Great Toll. Our visit won't be over long. The humans have burned us all from the Holt. We came here to escape the flames. Bat dung! You know you're thieving at your ways, elf. You and your wolf pack mean to rob us blind and wet your blades on our gizzards in the process. You judge us by your own greedy example, Greymon. We have nothing now, but you have more food and wealth than you know what to do with. Maybe not that time. Maybe not. Oh. That doesn't give you the right to break in here and take what you want. Maybe not, but think a moment. You owe us, troll. Your people are afraid to venture from their tunnels. What would you have done for meat all the time if you were never shared our catches with you? And when did we ever cheat on you with a trade? We barter only our finest pelts and leathers with the metals for you forge.
And when one of you has fallen sick, haven't we, for kindness' sake, fetched you herbs and medicines, asking nothing in return?
Bah. You do these things because you know that only we trolls can forge the fine weapons and pretty trinkets you fools fancy. Anyone can learn to hunt. You need us far more than we need you.
Okay.
Is that so? Alright then, we'll see how you mighty hunters fare when the season to the white cold comes and your storeholes remain empty. Cutter, come see the forges. My arm! It's stuck! What the? It's got my sword! Phew. Ugh. This stone has great power. Get away from there! It is sacred. That there is not another like it in my realm. Come on, Skywise. It's plain. They're not welcome here. The tribe must assemble for council. A magic rock won't help us find a new place to live. Skywise, thieving pointy-eared outsider! I said get away from that! Ah!
Cutter, blood of 10 chiefs. Something of his gentle ancestors. Savage, hot-tempered product of generations of fierce struggle for survival.
Grey Mug, you muck-eating son of a human.
It would be foolish to expect such a one to show mercy now.
Stay back, Elf. I'm king. I command you. No! No!
However,
Here, Skywise. The king presents you with a gift. Cling. Troll, you are a big fat fool, and your subjects now know it. Where are they now? Hiding in their holes? I don't think they'd care if I chopped you in bits. It's lucky for you that all I care about is finding a new hope for my tribe. Well, why did you say so? Pig Nose, escort this noble chieftain and his tribe to the tunnel of golden light. Golden light? But that one leads to a beautiful land, bright promise, doesn't it, Pig Nose? Oh! You need fear nothing, good elves. Pig Nose will guide you all the way. When you reach the tunnel exit, I am certain you will not wish to return. This tunnel, it opens to green woods somewhere far from here. Green and beautiful. If I could see in daylight, I'd live there myself. I just can't think. No humans. Well, what do you think? Shall we trust the trolls? If they really want to be rid of us, the truth is it all. To be rid of us, the truth is all to their advantage.
oh, Cutter, it sounds so wonderful. Let's try it.
All right, Grey Mug. If this new hold is all you say it is, we'll go through there gladly and trouble you no more.
A new hold, oh, Redlands. The humans will never hurt us again.
But if you're lying, I'll send Pignos back in 6 different pouches. That won't be necessary. I'll take care of that little matter myself, should he fail me.
17 elves, 14 wolves, and a troll whose thoughts are his own. The passage is long and dark, the journey uncertain, but hope gives birth to optimism, and sometimes even to song.
Oh, oh! The wolf song fills the night! Friendly darkness, winking stars, a white moon full and bright! Oh! Come wake and listen! The pack has gathered now! They cry! Come join us, brothers! Oh, oh, oh! Rawr, rawr. The hunters draw their bows! Swiftly running, sharp-horned stag, his death is near, he knows! Rawr! The darts fly truly! So falls the forest king. We sing a song of plenty. Oh, ow, ow, Iowa, Iowa. The pack has feasted well. The trolls huddling snuggle down to hear the tales we tell. Iowa, a vaulting pleasant Your love is the warmest and the best. I once smiled upon us. Oh, ouch. Skywise, why do you interrupt my beautiful singing? Why do you want strands of everyone's hair? To braid into a string for the magic stone. That way it will be good luck, talisman for all. I've never seen you wrapped up in the thing. Don't ask me why, Cutter, but this piece of rock is very powerful. See how it clings like a living thing? Hey, Picky, the big stone we chipped this from, where do you get it? What is it called? A lodestone. They say it fell from the sky. It's very old. From the sky.
Though time is hard to tell in the gloom of the endless winding tunnel, Cutter senses that several days have already passed.
Our water supply is getting low. The wolves are tired and thirsty. And so are we. How much farther? Don't worry. Rest now. You've almost reached the end of the tunnel. Your journey.
So it would seem for no sooner are the wolf riders ready to set out again. When?
Light! I see light ahead!
Yes, sighs Cutter.
We're come through at last. We've come through at last.
The thought is shared by the entire tribe. In their way, weary hearts are cheered by visions of cool green woodlands.
This is as far as I go. The light day is harmful to trolls. We elves are night creatures too, but the sun doesn't brighten us. Cutter, come on! Come see the new land! In a moment, friend. Tristram, guard this crafty one until we make certain all Greymont didn't lie. Pity you if you fled this ashtray. Mud grubber.
Cutter joins the others at the mouth of the tunnel, only to find...
So bright. Hurts. Can't see. Where are we? The tunnel! It's collapsing!
Father!
Tree stump! What happened? Where is Picknose? Don't know. He touched the wall. Those lying trolls had a plan from the start. Picknose knew he could trigger it. Cave in any time he chose.
But why, Cutter? There was no need for them to do this.
No need but revenge for Greymont's injured pride. Only I didn't think he would go so far. What now, lad? What now?
Cutter turns his forest dweller's eyes toward the blazing, unfamiliar sun, and silence is the only answer he can give.
Raid at Sorrow's End. Story: Windy Richard Penny. Art by Windy Penny.
Betrayed, tricked into the wrong passageway by the vengeful trolls, the wonderful confront not a promised woodland refuge, but a sun-scorched scene of utter desolation.
Cutter, don't blame yourself. We all underestimated the treachery of the trolls. It's all my fault! Let the truth be told, Picknose caught me off guard! Your father would have tied me in knots for letting that happen! My father had a rotten temper. May the high winds keep his soul. can't help but feel he'd have handled this better than I did. Bearclaw would never have tried to reason with the trolls, and he'd never had even little faith in Greymonk's word. Listen, lad, we all wanted to believe, but there's a new halt waiting. The decision! Trevor, it wasn't yours alone! Thanks, Jason. But no matter who's to blame, one thing's certain. This new land of ours is a death trap. Well, we can't stay in here forever! But it looks like we can't go back over land either. These cliffs are sheer, and there's no getting around them. You know, Skywise, even if we could go back, there's nothing left in the hole but ashes. I guess the Lodestone didn't bring us much luck, did it? Hey, look at that. No matter how it spins, it always ends up pointing in the same direction.
Hello!
Their dire predicament forgotten for the moment, the Wolf Riders marvel at the Lodestone's newly discovered property.
It's magic! Well, I'll be.
One end points back the way we came, and the other points.
Cutter, I think it's a sign. The tunnel is still behind us, so whatever hope we must have must lie. But maybe it's not so empty. Surely the trolls have never explored it. Not in that sun. Maybe nightfall. Maybe.
That's right. They led us here hoping we'd die of starvation and thirst. But there could be food and water beyond those hills. Couldn't there, Cutter?
Maybe nightfall. Maybe. Skywise! Skywise. Will the sun set?
Cutter asks.
Yes.
Answers his friend. That, at least, we can... Oh.
That at least we can depend on.
Then
we will cross the land in the night of the cool of night.
decides Cutter.
The Lodestone may yet bring us luck.
Darkness comes at last, and with it an unexpected bitter cold. The desolate open spaces and infinite sky above are overpowering to these little folk, who have dwelt lifelong in wooded shelter. Only Skywise does not flinch from the piercing brilliance of the stars. Only he feels more wonder than fear.
Cutter, I think I've discovered the secret to the Lodestone's magic. Look up! See there? There, see? The hub of the great sky wheel. The only star that remains fixed while all the others whirl around it. See how it's pulsed at the Lodestone? I guess so. Picking us to the big rock we chipped up in the sky. Could that Lodestone be a piece of that stone? It could be. I'm gonna make one, and so we can always tell our direction. Careful! You don't know what evil magic it may release. There is nothing evil in the stars, Cutter, or in anything that comes from them.
Shortly before daybreak, the Wolf Riders make camp, lacing their leathern cloaks together to form a shade. The hungry wolves, meanwhile, roam about in search of food, but the barren dunes yield precious little to sustain so many. as it must, sunrise comes, and soon the merciless sands are ablaze with an all-consuming heart. Though hardly and strong in their forgotten domain, the Wolf Riders have never faced extremes such as this.
Twilight at last. There's nothing been a longer day. Never been a longer day. Break camp! It's time to move on. Tonight's the true test, Skywise. The heat has drained us all, and we've not enough water left to make one full skin. Don't worry, the Willstone will guide us. Well, we've come a long way already, and we're holding up pretty well considering. Well, except for Redlands. And I know the human's hurting inside somehow. He may not last another day. By the wandering stars! Imagining things! Scouter! Get your hot guys up here! There in the distance! What do you see? Mountains! Mountains!
Cried Scouter. Praise the Highlands. Soon we'll see the trees again.
Don't be hasty with the shade. Listen, all of you. We've sighted a range of mountains, but they're still a long way off. We've got to make our water last as long as possible.
At the sight of his tribe's gaunt and weary faces, a grim resolve grips Cutter.
They'll reason it's alive, even if it's my blood they must drink.
The night wears on a deadly silence. No one speaks, for words would only grate through parched throats, causing more misery. In all the vast arid land, only the labored panting of the wolves is heard, as Cutter's valiant tribe pressed on. Dawn approaches. The Wolf Riders prepare to survive the day in the shade of a pillar of rock. The dunes are behind them, and now the stony desert floor presents an even harder path to cross.
Mountain, mountain, as beautiful as this light. So near, yet so far. We'll make it, we have to.
For many, hope is all that sustains them through this second terrible day. And by evening, there is one for whom little hope is left.
Redlands, it's time to go. No, Cutter. You know as well as I that I must stay here.
He can't ride my chief, and I won't leave him. Nightfall. Shh. It's the start.
Forgive me. If I had killed the old man, then I haven't right the chance, and that doesn't have happened. We are hunters. We are hunters, Cutter. Not murderers. It has always been our way to respect life. Please. I don't want that chance. I don't want that to change, no matter what happens. I'll come back for you both. Of you, soon. I promise.
We'll be waiting, Cutter. That is my promise. Hush, beloved.
Aye, well, Wolf Riders, we face the final trial. When next we rest, it'll be on the foothills at Sorrow's End.
Sorrow's End, a name aptly chosen. For somehow, though two of the faithful wolves drop dead in their packs, and several exhausted riders must be strapped to their mounts. The Wolf Riders reach the mountains. Among the rocks there is shade, and here wonderfully strange plants, unlike any Cutter folk have ever seen, seem to thrive with any source of moisture.
Ugh! Fuck! Huh? It's wet. Leave it to Cutter! Mountain plants! Ugh! Lana! Thanks. leaves collapse, you're entitled. Not yet. The juice for those sticker plants are not enough burns. Alright, I suppose you won't sit still till you've found that blasted waterfall.
Cutter and Skywise prowl the rocky foothills in search of a hidden wellspring. For a moment, they separate as Skywise pauses to examine his sorely reddened skin. Sunburn is something new to him.
If we must stay here a while, I'll have Moonshade make me a shirt with a hood. But the land is like a bad dream vision. How can any creature bigger than a lizard survive here?
Glancing from his exhausted tribe, folk to the bleak horizon, Skywise shakes his head doubtfully. But at a mental cry from Cutter, all else is forgotten.
Ooh, you're a piglet!
What is it? What? Shh.
Look at them. Oh, come on!
No!
Not like this! Scholars! The seabirds are humans to me! There's no wolf, no trespassers, and they live in the sun as men do! I don't trust them! You don't think they'd help us if we asked? We're not going to ask. I learned a hard lesson from the trolls. From now on, the wolf riders took what they did, and no reason's given!
While Cutter makes his plans, the unsuspecting villagers go peacefully about their daily routine. Rayak, you'll make me spill the water.
How long will you torment me, Lita? I've asked you to be my life mate. Any maiden here would say yes.
Then why pursue me, my arrogant one?
Because you are the only one worth having.
Oh, you're holding me too tight. Let me catch my breath, and I'll give you an answer.
Very well then. I release you. What? Lita!
It is true. The desperation gives rise to desperate action. Sometimes, sadly, even when there's no need. But the wolf riders know nothing of civilized ways. Eek! My fresh big bread! Or tossed for strange elves whose existence they had not even imagined.
Never point a weapon, black hair, unless you know how to use it. Ugh!
Yet though driven by savage hunger and half mad with thirst, Cutter's brought up short by a pair of glittering eyes as green as fresh young leaves. The maiden stands rigid, fear and wonder playing across her exquisite features, and Cutter suddenly knows a different kind of thirst as he drinks in her sight. What do you want?
Lita!
As swiftly as they descended moments ago,
Ewa!
the wolf riders sweep to Cutter's side, laden with all the food and drink they are able to carry.
Excuse me, but it doesn't look like they're carrying too much water. Huh? Oh, I'll explain later. On higher ground.
Recovering from the shock at the unexpected attack, the villagers prepared to retaliate.
Someone, tell me what has happened. I hear strange voices shouting. Barbarians! Barbarians, Sundager. Riders, huge, fanged beasts. They've taken Lita. My daughter? Save her, Reg! You must!
At that same moment, far away, we slept. The shadows had grown longer. As she rubs her eyes awake, Nightfall notices many wolf tracks in the dust, tracks left behind by our desperate people. Wistfully, her gaze follows the trail until it disappears in fume. Royal distance, the mountains, her tribe's last chance for survival, beckon and taunt her from afar. Cutter, my chief friend, he left us his own water skin. Does he still live? Did he reach the mountains in time? Or are the wolf riders as drained and dry as this? Take the last drop, beloved. Stay with me, just a while longer. I know where you roam. I know it must be you. But do you remember, friend, of my body and spirit? Remember, remember, remember. Oh, Redlands, let me keep more of your memories. Give me your soul name, and it will give you mine. Take it now, and we'll be joined beyond death. There is no warmth, no answering light. Redlands' soul, so near the point of leave taking, cannot be reached, even by the deepest love. He has sunk into a dark pit to escape pain and await the end. But I'll end it myself when I finally know there's no hope left. Angry villagers swarm into the high hills where the wolf riders have taken refuge. But the strenuous climb begins to take its toll, and few are able to keep pace with the agile Rhea.
Follow me, you lang lagars! For Lita's sake! So, pretty soft lot. I doubt most of them will make it up this far. To the right, look at that! There's someone there! Hey, you better pick it up, Strongbow! No killing. Not if I can help it. We can help it. Come on, you weaklings, climb! You are the mountain! Come on, Spread! We can't keep up! Then go back to your gardens, the diggers! You're not used to me or too later. I'll stay by myself. Mama! Hey, step I'll give her that! Cutter, why do you know... Do you think she knows how to stand? She might give away our position. No, she's had done it long before now if she could. But one thing's certain. She knows how to scream.
Eric pauses, his keen ears straining for the slightest hint of sound.
Just once the barbarians have find you.
But the raven-haired elf does not know that nothing is as silent as wolf riders in hiding. That is usually.
My voice is biting me!
Well, hit her.
Can't do that!
So tell her she doesn't behave. Or do something awful to her.
Like what?
Let her wonder. Listen. I'm gonna take my hand away. But if you scream, well, you won't know what will happen to you. What now, O wise one? I think we're gonna have a visitor. Lita, where are you? Very strong, in fact. If you harm her barbarian's eye... Calm down, Black Hair, she's fine. Ah! Very strong, in fact.
Rick! Do something!
Release her land rat or I'll... No, I don't think so. But... Jackal! Leader the jackals! I said calm down. You're not impressing anyone. Let's have a big poker, long fist.
And Pike stiffens like a wooden doll.
Ugh. Whoa! This one can do more than send. Pin him down and cover his eyes. He may have other tricks. Pike, wake up. Pike, wake up.
Lita's indignation gives way to sudden fright. Don't let them kill Rayek! Please, I'll do anything you say! Surprised, Cutter gently set Lita on her feet. He gazes into her lustrous eyes for a long silent time, enchanted with their beauty he finds there. It is an alien beauty, yet somehow familiar, like the reoccurrence of a forgotten dream.
I came to still water, but I'd had my heart stolen instead. Take your filthy hands on me, you wild dogs! By the last dwelling of the High Ones, you pay for this! Huh? How's that? What? What do you know about the High Ones, Black Hair? Speak! You dare profane our ancient fathers!
We are all descendants of the High Ones, stranger. Can you not see that we are all of one race?
I claim no kinship with this vermin.
Quiet, Rayek. Who are you, pale ones?
We are wolf riders from the faraway woodlands. For 3 days we have journeyed through the burning waste. Lie! No one can cross the desert and live! Desert, eh? So that's what you call it. If I can't be crossed, how did your people get here, Black Hair?
There are too many questions to be answered now. Come down to the village. My father, the Sun Toucher, will know if you are telling the truth. And if you are, we will help you as we can. From their hiding place on the other side of the hill, Moonshade, Rainsong, Clearbook, Dewshine, and the children are brought into the strange elven village. Surrounded by curious onlookers and the sullen, wary wolf riders assemble before a gentle yet commanding figure.
Call me Sun Toucher. I do not see with my eyes, Wolf Rider, for I gave them up to the almighty Daystar many years ago. But the heart can learn to see more deeply than the eye. Let me look at you now.
For a moment there is a silence, then the Sun Toucher softly smiles.
I sense great weariness and a hidden sorrow for the loss of what you have known. Your days have been perilous, yet you have endured them with courage, and I, an avaricious, will survive. What? Love and all that it means are precious to you. More so, people your number is small.
Suddenly, Cutter remembers.
Redland to nightfall. Forgive me, Sun Toucher. Forgive me, Sun Toucher. But we had to leave two of us behind in the desert. I've got to go back for them before it's too late. One was injured, perhaps dying. I've got to go back for them before it's too late. But we are exhausted, young. But you are exhausted, young chieftain, and so is your beast. No matter. If there's a healer among you villagers who dares follow me, let him do so now. I'm going.
Wait, Wolf Rider, I'm a healer.
Lita, what are you saying? You can't go with him. I forbid it.
You forbid? Rayek is taken as much by his own fierce possessiveness as by Lita's icy stare. He apologizes and offers instead to accompany her, aware that he dares not leave her alone with Cutter. The pale, feral eyes barbarian, he had a strange effect upon Lita. An effect that not even she fully understands. Tam? Why has this stranger word embedded itself into my mind? What does it mean? But Cutter has only one concern now. One thing that drives him on through, though his strain is all but spent. Away, scavenger! Leave us alone! Alone forever.
Iowa nightfall.
Cutter! Oh, Cutter! Who is she?
Shh. This maiden can help Redlands. We must trust her.
Lita kneels beside the stricken Wolf Rider. Tenderly, she takes his hand in hers and discovers the unthinkable. These wounds were deliberately inflicted. Who could have done such a thing?
Humans. The same ones who tried to destroy us with fire. Really. We have legends of such creatures. But I never believe them. You're looking at their handiwork right now. Silence!
This is Raylan.
The healing begins.
Not a word is spoken, not a sound uttered, yet great power is invoked as Lita passes into a dream-like trance. Beneath her gentle, ministering fingers, cracked bone begins to knit torn tissues, mend, and hidden bleed subsides. Redlands' reawaked heart beats angrily now, staving off death with a fierce will. I have given him the strength he needs to recover.
And you have given me my best tracker man. And you have given me back a tribesman. No words of thanks could say enough, beautiful leader.
No, don't! I don't want you to touch me again. Rayek. Later.
Redland lives thanks to your daughter. I hope that someday she'll forgive me for then carrying her off like that. I did it without thinking, almost as though I had no choice. Perhaps there was no choice, Ryder. We are the Sun Folk, and ours is the way of peace. We would have freely given you the provisions which you took by force. But though you came to us in violence, you are welcome now to stay with him and rest. No one has ever been so kind to us before. We thought we were all alone in a world where life was short and often bitter. Your hardships have caused you to forget what it means to be elves. Come, now all of you. It is time you were brought before the Mother of Truth.
Bewildered but no longer suspicious, the Wolf Riders follow Sun Toucher to the largest building in the village. Strange, colorful symbols cover its clay walls, conveying a message of peace and brotherhood.
Enter, she is waiting.
A slender figure seated in the misty pool of light beckons the Wolf Riders forward. Cutter's breath catches in his throat as a low, languid voice breaks into silence. Welcome, my ragged young visitors. Welcome to Star's End.
The challenge.
Surviving a cruel 3-day journey throughout scorching desert sands, the Wolf Riders come upon a wondrous elven village flourishing in midst of the wild wilderness. Welcome to Sorrow's End.
Sorrow's End?
Sorrow's End? Sorrow's End? Cutter, that's what you named this place. How? You are elves indeed, brave travelers. Our race is one heart and one mind, no matter the circumstances which shape our behavior or our bodies. She is tall, this regal woman, elf woman, tall and beautiful beyond compare. The Wolf Riders shrink from a superstitious awe, for only in their oldest legends have they known of such a being.
High One? Are you one of the High Ones?
No, child, you flatter me. Old I may be, but not that old. I am Saba of the Sunfolk, some of whom are pleased to call me Mother of Memory. Do not be afraid. Have you never seen an aged elf before? Ah, no. I see that even the eldest among you is but a stripling.
Well now.
And you? What is it they call you, Cutter? A fine name for a fighting cockerel. Dear me, there is even a crest here to complete the image. My heart rejoices that you are here at last. Long have I believed that other children of the High Ones still dwelled in the lands beyond the desert. You come from that green growing place which is legend to all but myself. You see, I am old enough to remember a time before the village, a time when my family crossed the burning waste, just as you have done, to settle here in an oasis we named Sorrow's End.
Do the humans chase you away from your home too?
Humans? The word seems to strike her like a sharp blow. This harsh world has wrought many change in our kind. Countless years have passed since I was as young and resplendent as you are, Riders. But I remember, oh yes, I remember the humans. And still they fear us. After all this time, what a pity. Well, you are safe now, at any rate, my woodland cousins. There are no humans here. The night is grand celebration is held to welcome Cutter and his tribe. Never have they experienced such boisterous gaiety for such generous hospitality. Merely laughter and rock-sung music echo the hillside as the Wolf Riders take in every sight, scent, and sound with wide-eyed wonder. But not all eyes reflect the gladness of the celebration. Rank has long been chief hunter of the Sunfolk, but for him is the telling of the soil, or the placid immensity of village life. He has thrilled in the use of powers long forgotten by most of his people, and he has reveled in the village's dependence on him during times of poor harvest. But now another hunter has come. A strong one, with a fierce band of flowers at his side. worst of all, this upstart has dared to recognize Lita for his own. Lita, daughter of the blind sun toucher, Lita, the only maiden who understands the old power as Rayek does. No, Rayek bears no welcome for the Wolf Riders, and none especially for their bold young chieftain. So begins the merging of two very different tribes in the days that follow the wolves, adds easy to their new environment, shedding much of their thick fur and taking delight in the variety of fresh new game to be found. But while the wolf quietly makes itself at home in the mountains, the wolf riders are slow to give up their old habits of secrecy and solitude.
You have opened yourselves to us, and we thank you, but these caves will serve us well enough. As you wish, friend Cutter, but you do hide from the sun forever.
Lita, come with me. It's taking these blankets to the wolf children. Those dark, cheerless caves must be so cold at night. You go, Shen. I don't want to. Because of Cutter? Really, sister, must you be so unforgiving? He may have frightened you, but he didn't do any harm, and he did apologize. You have to be more friendly.
Shen, you are a fool to encourage her. Shen! You encouraged her. Shen, you are a fool to encourage her. Lita would do well to avoid the barbarians altogether. Especially Cutter.
Well, by the midday fumes, Rayek grows more ill-mannered every day. The strangers make him nervous, that's all. So he's needed a good taken down for some time. And son, bless me, I think Cutter may be the one to do it. Unaware of Shen-Shen's mischievous notion, Rayek hunts alone as usual. He has never needed anyone's help. His method is simple. The effect inescapable.
Come, my bristling friend. You will go. You will not feel this. You do your prey no honor to take the fight out of it like that. Yeah? What do you know about honor? You are more beast than elf. Is it your honor that animals do die for terror and pain? My way spares them that suffering. Oh, is that how you plan to get Lita? Stay away from barbarian. I warn you, you do not cross me, or you will stand no more chance than death.
Okay. But Rayek's stern threat has no effect on the smitten wolf rider.
Cutter hasn't eaten for 2 days. He thinks nothing but Lita.
Uh-huh. Something happened like that. There's no telling where to walk. Somehow, an elf lad and maiden recognizes her, and bang! It's fixed. There's nothing either one of them can do but accept it. Poor cubs. You're sure of it? She's the one? Yes. I knew it the moment I saw her, and so did she. Lita, she knows my soul name, Skywise. I'd stake my life on it. And you should tell me. Tomorrow. Lita, many days have passed without a word between us. Why do you deny the truth we both know?
Truth? What truth? I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you do. In my tribe, we don't play games with our hearts. We know. Huh?
What?
What is it? What is it? What is it, Sava?
A challenge wand. I have not seen one in centuries. Then all involved are before me. When all involved are before me, I shall tell you Salva's summons is quickly obeyed, and Cutter sees that even the vengeful sun-toucher, he that interprets the day star's every motion, is humble in the presence of the Mother of Memory. Although she knows nothing of the ancient ritual to come, Lita senses that, for good or ill, her long and tranquil life must soon change. Children of my children's children, hear now a chant that is older than old and truer than truth itself. Heart to heart are like mates bound, soul mate soul when eyes meet eyes. Maiden amongst those gathered round, stand your own one love recognize. Speak his name and all is done. Twixt these two you must decide. Nah, to both or I to one. Which is them must step aside.
Say, what is your heart, daughter? We must all abide by your decision.
Lita turns first to Rayak, her lifelong friend, whose magic powers are surpassed by none, save Salva, and whose restless, brooding nature is as compelling as an intricate puzzle. Then, slowly, almost against her will, Lita's eyes are drawn to Cutter's. He is Rayak's opposite in every respect. Artless, frankly hearted, wild as a beast of prey. And yet, so meets when eyes meet eyes. Great sun, it can't be him. That's savage. No, I'd rather be life mate to a wolf than to Cutter. For long moments, Lita agonizes in silence. Then, in truth, I can choose nor refuse either one. Poor child. Recognition is not always easy. She needs more time. If the maiden's heart is open to both who seek her love, then the trial may determine which suitor she'll approve. Cutter, chief of wolf riders, Rayak has challenged you to the trial of hand, head, and heart. The one of you that takes victory in each of three contests shall win undisputed right to court Lita.
Strength, wit, and courage, Wolf. 3 out of 3. You cannot deal with me. You cannot defeat me. Lita will be mine once and for all.
Reg, do you know less of courtesy than this barbarian does? This is no child's game of toss-stone, and I am not some trinket to be handed out as a prize. The only thing the trial will resolve is your foolish rivalry, not my preference. Peace. Let the Wolf Rider speak. Does he accept the challenge? A single nod, more eloquent than any boast of prowess, for Cutter's only reply. Then let the rovers prepare. The trial begins at sunrise. Remember, Rayak, the contest must be fair. Do not be tempted to use your magic against Cutter.
I will not need your mother of memory. Okay?
Dawn, the sun folk, dawn. To the sun folk, the first light of day is a thing to be glorified. Great events must take place in the golden mist of morning, when the sun looks most kindly of the awakening face of the world.
The Wolf Rider thinks he can take my place, but he shall not, I swear it. I don't see the need for this contest, but I'll do as it wants.
I could stop this with a single word. Why am I so determined to see it through?
This day will bring about many changes. I pray that will be for the best. Here, wear the lodestone for luck. It led us away from the fixed star, away from our old life, to here. Maybe it will guide you now. Thanks, Gowes.
Cutter will win. He has to. Lita recognized him. Everyone knows it. Everyone but Lita. The trial of hand begins, a test of strength, balance, and agility. Blindfolded to prevent the use of hidden powers, neither combatant sees the twin poles of which he knows he must perch. In the grooved cylinder which will cause these poles to tilt crazily as it rolls about. One fall
loses all. Ready yourselves? Begin. Good luck, Blackhair! You're on Rick's side? Nope, just sympathy. Cut her a big lip bear fat out of him. Give up, flea scratcher! No one can best me at this game! Huh. This is easier than walking tree branch in a little breeze. You were saying, cur? Whoops. Beat runner. Bone polisher! Snake! Dog! No! Ha! What did I tell you? He's all bear claw, son. Sir as a bird is fly, and Riggs chewing nettles. Now, sure the snakes crawl.
Well, my kitling, Rick has lost his solitary claim on you. Perhaps the Wolf Rider. Mother physical strength is but a trifle. Surely the barbarian will fail the test of wits. Look.
No! You can't have it! Get away! Sava, you can have anything I own but this. Not new. Not my father's sword.
Tradition demands that both opponents must give over their weapons. They will be hidden deep and well in secret caverns in the mountains. He that regains his weapon and returns here first by use of his wits shall be the victor.
Go on, Cutter. Looks with you today, I know it.
Very respectfully, Cutter places his precious sword in Sava's hand.
Only you can do it, leader. But I still don't understand why we lost.
Once again, Rayek and Cutter are blindfolded. By this time, their hands are bound as well.
Easy, Night Runner. He'll be alright. It's all part of the test.
Completely disoriented, Cutter can only hope for his best, as he is led along an unknown path. To an unknown...
I'm being sick of blindfolds. Take it off. If you can free your hands, we'll come back and find you if you don't show up in the village by sunset. Thanks.
In another part of the maze-like caverns, Rayek is already hard at work.
This Jenny rock to the trick.
Cutter, however, relies on forest-born dexterity.
I've squirmed before, strangled me before. This isn't so different. Now where they hide me?
As Cutter wanders through the cool darkness of the caves, his heightened and senseless serve him well. Keen night vision pierces the gloom, and a noise so sensitive that it can distinguish one alloy from another affects the faint scent of
Bright metal. Only new one is forged by the light troll that made stuff.
The scent grows stronger as Cutter approaches the niche high in the cavern wall. Meanwhile, Rayek's tracking ability has shown him stubbleth of clues.
Those who came before me, forward to hide my dagger, left footmarks so light that only I can detect them. Barbarian will lose the track. Even so. I I've no time to waste.
Equally aware that the time is slipping by, Cutter scrambles through a high passageway.
New moon down there. Somewhere. Either I can jump and risk a broken neck, or I use my wits.
The strong leather lacings in his deerskin breeches, Cutter fashions a length of rope. A loose stone serves an anchor, the makeshift line with a small crack in the edge. Hope this holds.
Hope this holds. Not long enough. That's no bed of roses down there. Flowers down there. Oh well. Ah!
And what of Rick? After a search equally as brushing his and rubbing his cutters.
A gleam of gold. There. In the small fishall. A dagger. But it is beyond my arm's reach. Cleverly done, my fool. The hilt upright can be shared. Snared. How simple. How simple it would be to levitate the devil. But Saul would know. Cutter would win by default. There must be another way. If only my grasp were longer. The scent is strong. It may be right on top of. No moon.
The joy of discovery quickly fades, for all of Cutter's efforts to reach his weapon ended in frustration.
Can't grab it. Can't fish it out. Come on, Dan. You fool. Think! What? Something tugging at my neck. I thought it would only work for Skywise.
At the same time,
Silver? Clear stone. Well, the hole that takes a pot. It should work as well as magic.
clearly, with infinite patience, Rayek lowers his indigenous grasping tool towards his golden dagger.
Gently? Ah! I'd like to see the Wolf Rider figure this out.
Rayek emerges to welcome after sunlight, certain of his triumph. What matters? Oh.
What matters? The loss of a one paltry trial of hand? Leader knows that wit is better than strength. She will choose me.
But the elated hunter's return to his village is married by an unpleasant surprise.
What gift you, mighty slayer of toads? Cutter's back for a good while. And then Rayek
learns the manner in which Cutter retrieved his sword. He explodes in outrage.
Kate! Deceiver! What proof of wit do you use at a magic stone? I could have used my powers, but I did not! Cutter used his magic, Rayek. Cutter used no magic, Rayek. He thought of the stone only as a good luck talisman. That is natural power. To adhere to metal would work for him was Cutter's accidental discovery. I'm still thinking of magic.
Frustrated beyond anger, Rayek turns to.
Leah, it's not fair.
Oh, Rick, my dear friend, I know you are wiser than the Wolf Rider, but he returned first and saw what has ruled him later.
It is not over yet. I still have one chance to defeat him.
Things are not as simple here as they were in the forest, are they, little cousin? We come now to the trial of heart, and
the last and most difficult test of all. For either of you to win the most you must overcome your greatest fear.
When this contest is ended, my greatest fear is for the safety of my tribe. It would not change that if I could.
How little you know yourself. Buried deep in your mind, there are fears that you never imagined were yours. It is far from those that I shall select the appropriate test for each of you. Saba places her warm, dry fingertips against Cutter's sweating brow. He is aware that she walks quietly in the shadows tunnels of his mind, searching for it. She has found it, and Cutter's chilled by the sudden nameless dread.
She knows.
Rex Deepit's thoughts, too, are probed in the same manner. He, too, is left shaken and dazed when the mother of memory completes her search. For Cutter's trial, we must go where the carrion birds nest, and where the wind mows sadly, like a beast in pain. To the bridge of destiny, where others in the past have tried to prove the courage, tried and failed. Now, Cutter, you must walk to the sun symbol in the far side dungeon, and return without aid.
That should be easy for you, Cutter. Why, I've seen you walk a tree branch no wider than this, without stirring a leaf. But it wasn't so far to fall, Skywise. Never so far to fall. Give it a try, lad! She's worth it, isn't it? She?
Gingerly, Cutter places one shuddering foot on the slender bridge. A step is taken, another, and another. And then, Cutter looks down.
Oh. No! He's losing his balance! Cutter! Turn back, we'll help you! Here, you're safe now. Can't do it. My heart beating like rabbits. Too high, too high. Stupid test. Stupid test. I would do it. Anything. Lita, if I die for you, be the sentence. Don't apologize. You tried. What more could she expect?
Father, this is not right.
You seem troubled, daughter. Were you hoping that Cutter's humiliation would soothe the indignity of your first meeting? These wolfriders won't turn over them. So fierce, the wolf cowers like a frightening squirrel. Look, Lita, what do you think now, the wild barbarian suitor? Your choice of life mate has become easier.
Rick, what are you doing?
Haha, as if a stroll across the bridge of destiny were something to be feared. See, Lita, it is nothing. He is a coward. To the very heart.
The wind! Rick, be careful!
What of it? I know the rocks. They are my second home. Go live in the trees, wolf riders. You were not made for the life here in Stardo's End.
Rick! The wind howls like an angry wolf, sweeping in suddenly heavy gusts against the proud figure in the stone bridge. Rick topples, and only a tiny spur of rock caught by the fingertips, the only wildly flaring hand, saving him from death.
It's magic. Can he use his magic to float himself up?
That power is lost to all of us. Rick! Oh, Rick!
No elf must die, even if he is my enemy.
Before he can think twice, Cutter crawls, straining and trembling hand toward Rick's bloody finger. And as Lita watches, a name that is not Rick's springs into her mind, a name she dares not yet voice. Tim.
Here, grab my hand. One wrong move, now both fall! Come on. You've got it? He did it! Cutter saved him!
Praise the High Ones! Rick has never sent before. He has never had reason to.
You! Ow!
Reeling from the fur impact of Rayleigh's envy and hate, Cutter collapses, and incredibly Ray backs away.
He saved your worthless hide and you're just leaving him there? Go back and help him or I'll skin you like a deer!
No, little Silverhair, you will do nothing.
But Cutter can't.
Wait and see. The colors of evening deepen and long moments pass in tense silence, and suddenly Cutter's eyes snap open. His trembling stops, and slowly, deliberately he rises, standing erect against the Capricus. Currents of the wind, he knows what he must do. You must walk to the sun symbol on the far side, touch it and return. All without aid. An impossible task, yet he does it. Now, without thought or emotion, there is little sense of triumph, for it is a meaningless act, proving nothing after all, nothing at least to the relieved wolf riders, who never doubted their chief's courage, or asked more than he could give.
You were right, Skywise. Lonesome did bring me luck.
Rayak? So be it. The trial's ended. Let him go, Lita. Rayak! Fears born of outside sources are far easier to overcome than fears born within the soul. Rayak defeated himself the moment he set foot on the bridge.
But what was he afraid of, Saba?
Of loss. He must be first in all things, or he is nothing. And now you are here. I don't care. Rayak is still my friend. I love him.
That would not comfort him now. Give him time, daughter. You see him myself with his new eyes. With promise. Well, at least he won't be meddling with you and Lita anymore. And then your way is to her is clear. Tristan is right. I defeated Ray in fair combat for you, and I'm through playing foolish games.
Typically you misinterpret, Wolf Rider. You have not won me. You have won the right to woo me. No more, no less. But this final decision is mine.
Decision? What decision? You can't refuse recognition. No one can.
That is the difference between us. To me, recognition is more than mere blind instinct. I am many times your elder, Wolf Rider, and you have much to learn.
I don't understand her. Neither do I. After all, what does it matter that you have a foul disposition and the manners of a troll? She's a fussy type, I suppose.
Later that night, Leah tosses restlessly, unable to escape her conflict emotion, even in the misty half-world of elven dreams. No, let me in peace.
What is my name?
Cutter.
My soul name, Lita. Say it. You can't refuse recognition. No one can.
Damn, no. I don't love you. You are not my friend.
Oh my god. Oh!
What's that? Compelled in spite of herself, Lita steps out into the chill night air. Ghost-like, she pads into a delicate bare feet toward the caves where the wolf riders dwell. And wild, lonely howling, and both frightening and painfully beautiful, and it seems to have kindred spirits. Carefully, Lita conceals herself. It seems to have a purpose.
Carefully, Lita conceals herself among the rocks below the ledge. She shivers, feeling very much the intruder. But the wolves continue their full-throated song, undisturbed. Wolf Riders, too, join in the singing, and it is an eerie, haunting communion of kindred spirits. Suddenly, Cutter stands, lean and pale, in the center of the circle, and draws his sword. 10 bright droplets of blood fall one by one from Cutter's palm.
Timor Yellow Eyes, Ronnie the She-Wolf.
And for every tiny red jewel that falls, the Wolf Riders intone a name.
Prey Pacer, Two Spear, Huntress Skyfire.
10 chiefs before me.
10 chiefs before me have sung the wolf song, have run with the pack, and have kept the laws of our forest brothers. 3-foot Tanner. When our foreparents, the High Ones, first came to the world, it was the wolves who taught them to eat good, raw meat, and to shun the sunny places where humans prowl. Good tree, man tricker, Bear Claw. The knights howled for him, for Bear Claw, my father, and for all his brothers and sisters who died as he did. Tree Stump, brother of my mother, and oldest among us, you speak first. My pleasure, lad. Bear Claw, eh? Now there was one grand wicked elf. He's been gone 6 turns of the seasons, eh? But he was half again as old as me when he died. And I guess he knew more about living than most of us ever will. No wolf rider ever lived longer, got into more scrapes, or had more fun getting out of them. Bear Claw. Nothing scared him. He'd steal a human wealth right off its motherfucker just to top things up. Can't say I ever blame the humans for not taking too kindly to Bear Claws, but they never caught him. He'd leave the brat hanging from a branch. Somewhere and end up in the game down the troll caverns, cheating old King Grandmug. Galls out of bills, buckles, breeches, and all. Oh, he was a mean son of a she-wolf, all right. But he was very hot. And times that had yet to be equaled.
You speak truly, old friend. But if we howl this night for Bear Claw, we must also howl for your sister Joyly. For she was as much as a chiefess as Bear Claw has achieved. Perhaps her arrows were not always as sure to the mark as his, but Joyly's patience often brought better results than Bear Claw's recklessness. And when Bear Claw, in one of his rages, would have led us into fertile battle with the humans, Joyly's wise counsel always turned his anger aside. Together they raised a beautiful son, but even now bears the best qualities of both his parents. They were life mates. They completed each other, just as any two...
Just as two who are recognized, one should, another should.
Oh, Clearbook, you and your folk have lived too long with the wolves. They too never question their instincts. Lita's thoughts are interrupted as Cutter's clear young voice commands all her attention.
Sava, mother of memory, is very, very old. But I've learned that any of us can live as long as she has, even longer. Bear Claw used to tell me. Bear Claw used to tell me that a wolf rider life was short and sharp. A bolt of bright fire in the night, like his sword at noon. That is that was the way he lived. But he didn't have to die. He chose to.
Speak on, Cutter. My children were not yet born when it happened. And Dart was too little to know.
All right, I'm no storyteller, but I'll do the best I can. The humans say there's magic left in the woods. In the time of the High One's coming, small magic went bad like pools of stagnant water. Because the High Ones couldn't control their powers here at first. If that's true, then I would guess we've paid for it. In a way we'll never forget.
As Cutter speaks, his simple, quiet words conjure images of the hold, a place of deep-hued green and gold, of moist, supple foliage and intoxicating scents. For the Wolf Rider's life has its dangers and uncertainties, skirmishes with superstitious humans, and the threat of famine when hunting was poor, but in all there was order and balance. Then one night, a strange new scent filled the woods, like nothing the Wolf Riders ever known before. Something unnatural waited there in the darkness, its eyes fixed on Bear Claw's hunters and its stench bringing a foul taste into their mouths. Even the hunters, humans in their distant camp, sensed that something was wrong. Bear Claw kept the hunting party out all night, hoping to discover what terrible thing had invaded his domain. It was there, watching them, shadowing their trial. But
Yipe! Shh, Star Jumper, it's just an owl.
Look, over there.
A cub. That's cool. And the bear saw it.
It's coming.
The killer is near. Beloved, I sense it.
I hope your skills won't be needed tonight, healer. So do I, Cutter. So do.
his name is Rain, the healer, and he was the first to fall. It is here as Cutter attempts to tell the story that words bent to fail him. For his mind is filled with chaotic nightmare images almost beyond description. It happened so fast. A monstrous black shape looming in the half light before dawn. The glint of swords, sharp fangs, the pain of cruel talons, ranking unprotected skin. Wolves and riders flung back, broken, and serpent body, big, round as a tree, thrashing and coiling with malevolent power. And most horrible of all, the Wolf Riders could barely distinguish their true surroundings from the terrible imagery pouring into their minds. Lightning and fire, a long-toothed cat and a huge black serpent locked in mortal combat. A pocket of High One's forgotten magic, rekindled by the heat of flames and charged with the blood madness of beast. Change! Joining! Change! Joining! A twisted newborn brain ablaze with the joy of slaughter. It had a name. Mad Coil. And it was death.
Iowa! Run! Run for your lives!
Near mindless from the pain of the monsters standing half blinded by their own blood, they scatter, somehow ending up high in the trees as Mad Coil's howls died behind them.
Brownberry? Lonebridge? Are you my brother? Where are you, brother?
Somehow ending up high in the tree. Oh. A sick fear swept over Cutter as his senses cleared.
Thoughts far as she's safe.
For half the hunting party is missing.
Joy! Answer her, sister!
Ignoring the danger, Bearclaw leapt down to the forest floor and stood still as a stone sending. It was a special call meant only for Joyleaf, but he was silent too long. Too long. The moment is frozen in Cutter's mind.
Mother, is she... Even if she were unconscious, we would have answered me right now.
He pauses in his narration, sad-eyed and thoughtful, but only for a little while. The pain of loss is softer now than it was 6 seasons ago. Cutter continues the story with an image his tribesmen recall only too well. That of Bearclaw turning on them, snarling as new moon flashed from its scabbard.
I said no. Go back to the hold, all of you. And what about you? Why should you go back to the monster alone? Juliet was my sister, remember? We all have a right to avenge our dead. I decide what's right. Are yours, I am chief. Either do I say or send me to Joyley's side. I don't care which. Who wants to cross me? You and I, Tree Stump?
No one moved, but the grim silence was broken by a signal low voice, one Cutter's hardly recognized. His own.
The others must go, Bearclaw. I agree. Must go back. The others must go back. Bearclaw, I agree. But I'm coming with you. But you can't stop me.
For the first time, Cutter defied his chief. So it was settled.
Tree Stump, if we don't come back, you are chief. Take the tribe far away from here. Bearclaw and I want you to live. Understand? Night Runner, Blackbill, stay there. This hunt is our own. It's ours alone.
Cutter and Bearclaw made their way back to the clearing, back where Mad Coil had attacked the hunting party. Nothing was left. The fallen wolf riders were gone, and with them Joyleaf. Whatever Bearclaw felt, it was too deep for words. He never spoke again. Mad Coil's noisome scent led their pair deep into the part of the woods that they had never fully explored. A sinister bond had formed between hunters and prey. Each was acutely aware of the other. But it was the prey that controlled the chase, toying with its vengeful purses, lurging them into pursuers, lurging them into growls and grisly endless vain search. But one evening Bearclaw left the trail to make a dark, triumphant discovery, Macoy's empty den. There was no way to tell how long the monster had dwelled there, unknown to its wolf riders, or what sudden senseless impulse had brought it to the halt days ago, to its dreadful work.
It's foul as death in here.
Indeed, it was a place of death, for pieces of bone were strewn everywhere, beast bones, human bones, and they hid themselves near the entrance up to the den, prepared to attack without warning when Mad Coil returned. Cutter felt his heart quicken at the thought of sheathing his blade deep in the monster's eye. But the waiting was long, and flames of revenge did not burn in brightly for the son as they did for the father. Alas, try as he might, Cutter could not keep his eyes open. Bearclaw kept watch alone, and that was as he wished it to.
Mad Coil, so you know I've been waiting for you, eh? You call me! Fucking kill
taunting me? Well, yes, of course you can.
It's too late. Mad Coil still lives. But Bear Claw had managed to wound the monster badly, and that at least Cutter was glad. Their minds touched gently for the last time.
Finish it for me, girl. My chief son. Take no loan. Your hand is mine now. When you strike, I will strike too.
I swear, Father, we'll finish it together. We'll finish it together.
Hear you at all, I mean it. Something stirred on the ledge above. Gleaming yellow eyes gazed down on Cutter as he knelt numbly at his father's side. Wolves, strangers from a far wandering pack, except for...
Blackbell, you followed us.
They had come for Bear Claw. Cutter was comforted. Somehow Cutter was comforted. It seemed right for those silent shapes bearing his father's body away, melting their shadows into the dark eternity of the forest. Always closer to the wolves than his own kind, Bear Claw would run with them forever, part of their spirit and their blood.
Wait, sister. You must help me keep my promise to Bear Claw. My tribe lives farther from here than I can send. I want them to come to me now, while Madcoy lies wounded in its den. Call them, sister, call them!
From hill to glen, to flea-infested cub hole, the call was taken up until the woodlands sang with Cutter's summons, and before the sun had set the followed day, that call was answered.
I want Cutter! Thank the wolves and the Highlands! We'd given you up for lost!
Cutter's tight-lipped silence made their hearts sink with apprehension.
Well, we're here. What is, all of us who are able. Woodlock's looking at the Moonshade and Rain Song. Bear Claw's dead.
A young hunter had gone into unknown names with his chieftain father. Now,
what is your will, my chief? Madcoy can be killed. Bear Claw can be killed. Madcoy can be killed. Bear Claw's wounded. Madcoy can be killed. Bear Claw's wounded it. But he was wrong to think he could destroy the monster alone. I promised Bear Claw I'd finish what he began, but I need all. But you help me.
So funny.
Will you?
Their eyes spoke more than words, more than sending. Cutter sighed, smiled, and told him his plan.
Extract these stones or take wolves into the net before you call them with soap. Before you cut them with soap.
It's heavy, choose the strongest version.
I can do it.
Any of the following
That's my line.
I don't give a fuck. You're doing bad. You can't even tell me you did it.
Oh, my sending. It's time. Oh,
It's time, Madcoil. We can smell your fear. You know we're here and why.
It's a firework! It's a firework! We're not too small! We can think and act as...
We can think and act as one. That makes us big.
Oh god, this is...
Remember when I yell, all of you jump down at the same time. It'll be just like catching a bear. Madcoil is worse than 8 bears. Be careful, Cutter. We can't lose you too.
Night Runner. I thought I caught your scent. You're supposed to be hiding in the rest of the bag. Well, I guess you won't let me do this alone.
The den entrance gaped like a big toothless mouth, and from it poured an near suffocating stench. It was the smell of contagion. Of fear and madness mingled with terrible pain.
So you're poisoned by your own filth, eh, Mad Coil? Bear Claw hurt you more than I guessed. It's too much to die. It's too much to hope you'll die on your own. Come on out. You took my parents and the others. Now try and take me. Don't think you're. Come on, bloodsucker. I'm waiting.
For never had death in such hideous mutated form pursued him so closely. All his life, Cutter never ran so fast.
Get ready! Now! Mad Coil! Send all you want, your magic born mistake! I know you now! Bear Claw, Joyleaf, guide me!
After days of fear and sorrow, vengeance came instantly.
Cutter! You did it, lad! Right to the eye! Mad Coil's finished. So, that's how we brought him. So that's how we brought a monster on ourselves, and how we destroyed it together. And if Bear Claw were here, he'd howl for dreamberries after such a long tale.
Well, I say you left something out, Cutter. Bear Claw gave us a good hard life, harder perhaps than it had been at times. But you've given us a whole new way to live, here in a wondrous new land, with others of our kind. And that's something Bear Claw never dreamed of. We offer you, Cutter, blood of 10 chiefs, and come what may we follow you. Tam, it seems I, too, have much to learn.
Ooh! Who?
Passing days have been bloomed for Cutter's tribe like bright wildflowers of discovery. Such to the delight of the curious and hospitable sun folk, the Wolf Riders are seen more and more frequently in the village, learning the customs of Sorrow's End, and sometimes revealing surprising talents of their own. Redlands, dear, you are not interesting. Listening, I see a seed takes time to grow after it is planted. You cannot make it sprout simply by staring at it. Even Scott. Even Sky was normally alone in his curiosity about the workings of his heaven, made a mentor and the kindly sun touch of the sun.
And you climb up here every morning to greet the rising sun? As weather permits, I am nearly so agile as your young chief. Your daughter Lita's healing powers are the strongest I've ever seen. Why don't you have her restore your sight? The blind elf.
The blind elf smiled.
Because the sun teaches me more through my other senses. Wind, rain, the times of plant and harvest, all are governed by the mighty, life-giving Desa. I interpret the sun's voice for my people so that we may live in harmony with the land. You call the sun a star. Wouldn't it be something if it turned out that all the stars were suns?
But though the two tribes grow even closer, there are those in whom the memory of the Holt is still green and who find Sorrow's End a place of frustration and deep puzzlement.
I don't like it! Cutta's ribs are starting to stick out like bear branches. That leader's got him so turned around he forgot to eat or sleep. I don't know. Cutta's told me recognition is like sitting in a throne of bushes, gulping over ripe dreamberries with a sad flea up your nose. And it's surprised to be good for you. I hope I never have to go through it.
Nor I. Love is much more pleasant. Think of Nightfall and Redlands. They aren't recognized. Hopefully Lita will come to her senses soon, for her sake and Cutter's. Sullen Strongbow never bothers to speak aloud. For him sending is as swift and sure as a well-aimed arrow.
I say we should take her. He should just take her. And to the humans, cook fires what she wants. Lita. Oh. Lita claims the right choice, but recognition is recognition.
Okay.
Whatever.
An enduring elfin truth plainly stated, but things are definitely not as simple here as they were in the forest. We call them Zoots. There are 5 of them in the village now. That may be where he has been these past few days. Rhea brought them back, one at a time, from the canyon near Smoking Mountain. That may be where he has been these past few days. I hope he returns soon.
Do you really miss him, or are you afraid you might forget him? Look, 2 hands full of water. Join them, and the water becomes one with itself. That's how we are meant to be, Lita, joined forever.
Forever without love? What then? Shape and water, sweet water to you both, with glorious morning.
Huh?
Oh, Shinshin, do not mind us. We are off to fetch lizard eggs before the day grows too hot. The sun bless me. Did I say something wrong? Lita, can I help somehow? Nightfall, of all your tribe, you are my friend. Of course. You saved Renland's life. I'll never forget that. Never. Then you must tell me, what is a soul name? I must know what it means. Shocked and bewildered by Lita's need to ask such a question, Nightfall gropes for a way to explain the unexplainable when... Oh! Above the volcano's sudden deep roar, the howling cry of the wolf riders resounds from the bridge of destiny. Awa! Awa! What? Skywise! What? Wants you?
Skywise wants you.
Gleefully, Scouter leaps to answer a call that he has not heard in many long days. His keen vision is a source of youthful pride to him, and he is glad to be called upon to use his ability now.
I still don't understand why the noise from Smoking Mountain worries you so, Suntoucher. It can't hurt us. Where I came from, you could see one just like that from the treetops, and all it ever did was belch up some few clouds now and then. The danger is not in the noise, Skywise, but in the effect it may have. Scouter, you must be eyes for the village, since Reg is not here. There's a shallow canyon near the base of Smoking Mountain. Tell me what you see at the movement there.
I'll try. I see white rocks and bushes, and a scavenge bird, and dust.
Again, the volcano sends forth its thunder.
By the horns!
Below the village, some folk instantly drop whatever they are doing.
Well, that is done. It's for certain. Come along, young one. We must prepare to go to the caves.
But why, Minya? It's not even nice.
We shall see. Now hop.
Unaware that anything is amiss, Cutter broods discontentedly in the cave he shares with Treestump.
That bad, is it, lad? Lad! What am I gonna do, Treestump? I can't court Lita, that's crazy! Every time I get near her, I need her. The way green things in the rain. She's mine and I'm hers. Why won't she just accept it? Well, my guess, lad, that Miss Lita likes to be in charge of herself. Recognition, scare her! But don't worry, I've got reason to believe your troubles aren't as bad as you think.
Cutter opens his mouth to disagree and leaves it open in mute befuddlement.
Tristan, what's going on? Oh, of course, Vano. Shinshin, what's this all about?
Oh, do not worry, Cutter. We have plenty of time. It's lucky that Scouter was here to do Rayek's job.
Ugh. Lita? Oh, time for what? Time for what? Ugh.
Lita, come on, this cave.
Cutter! Cutter, I saw them! They're bigger than that one! And they had us stripping the village! Easy now, what are you yapping about? Swoots, a holy herd! Hear that? All I know is, scared of the things from the chasm or they live.
That doesn't mean
That doesn't mean we're in any danger. It's a good long way the beasts are under the hot sun. Maybe they'll tire out and turn away before they get here.
You do not
What's
know.
so funny?
You do not know how strong Zoots are. Oh, how stupid. They will get here.
What? You mean this has happened before? Oh. Nothing stops them unless they plow ahead. Run into something they cut back over.
Indeed, you should have seen my garden after the last time they...
What? You mean this happened before? Once in a great while. It was... Once in a great while, it was Rayek who first journeyed up the canyon alone on foot. And only he, with his exceptional powers, has been able to capture and tame the few beasts you see here. They have proved very useful to us, but when the entire herd is driven to flight, there is nothing we can do but get out of their way. So you're going to tell these Zwoot things to kick holes in your houses and tear your food plants, and won't try to stop them?
What would you suggest, Wolf Rider, a net? The tone of Lito's gibe is almost affectionate. Cutter wonders what she knows.
Styro's End is our home too. We Wolf Riders fight to protect our territory. We'll turn the herd before it reaches a village, and have fresh meat tonight in the bargain. Ah! Look, here they come! The wolves.
As the wolves descend from the hills, the gentle sun folk hasten their retreat into the caves. They are not a little confounded by the dual nature of the Wolf Riders. They seem to, They're not a little by the dual nature of the Wolf Riders, who seem as charmingly innocent as children, yet are brothers to vicious predators. For Lita, the paradox is irreconcilable, more so because it affects her directly. Look! I found ropes in one of the huts! Now we can catch the beasts as well as turn them! Do Shine, you're not going with them, are you? Of course! But it's not a maiden's place, too. What? Wait. But it is not a maiden's place, too. What? Why not? Well, because shame on you, Lita. Don't you know your own mind about anything? She is so delicate, Mother. I wish I could have convinced her somehow to stay. What would you suggest? Quilting a net?
You do not seem worried about your mother and father, little Dart.
I just want to go with them. They're having fun.
Before they leave, the Wolf Riders receive colorful cloths and head wrappings from the villagers.
Here, you must keep your head covered. Silly. Well, I guess it's better than cooking my brains. Here, put this on. It's from Lita. She said you're hot-headed enough as it is.
Found this padding of scores of broad, heavy hooves can be heard as the Wolf Riders position themselves in the shadow of the gigantic... As the Wolf Riders position themselves in the shadow of the gigantic wind-sculptured mast of rock known as the Bridge of Destiny.
Let's run at them now, cousin!
No. The wolves aren't made to run far in this heat. Let those wolves come to us. Wolf Riders ready? Go!
The Wolf Riders charge the onrushing herd, scattering at... The Wolf Riders charge the onrushing herd, scattering at the last moment to run along the lead animal, alongside the lead animals. Elves and wolves harry the ungainly beast with spear blades and tooth, and the thunderous stampede turns. For Cutter, all care is monumentally forgotten. He knows only the thrill of riding Night Runner once again. The great wolf is aging, almost past his prime. Cutter feels how lean his powerful ally has grown since they were deserted into the desert. But still he is Night Rider, leader of the wolf pack, and Cutter's beloved friend.
Come on. We'll drive that through that gap in the big rock's head. It leads to a dead end. We saved the village. Now the hunt can begin.
Even the gentlest wolf riders respond to the primal urge. They hunt because it is the way, and the will kill only what they need.
Look! They passed the village by! They passed the village by!
They did it! The wolf riders turned the herd! Astonished, the sun folks see that certain events need not always be accepted with passivity. They see that courageous action can bring about change. It is all a matter of choice. How exciting! Rainsong, your people are very brave and so full of life, Fire. Especially Cutter. Why, next to him, Rayek seems as sour as a green fig. Child, your tears reveal your heart's struggle. Will you confide in me? Oh, Saba, recognition is a curse on our kind. It has far less to do with love and is far more involuntary than I've dreamed. I suffer as a wolf rider does from unbearable need, but he is like a wild young animal to me. Saba, if I join with him, there will be children. I dare say there will. You and Cutters were drawn together for a reason. You both possess remarkable qualities, some as yet unguessed. Beyond a spiritual bonding, recognition ensures that your offspring will number among the strongest and most gifted of our race. But he is so rough, and what kind of father would he be? And you, what kind of mother? Not like Rainsong, answers Lita. She has devoted her whole being to her family. You fear for your freedom, Healer, but Cutter understands and values freedom too. Perhaps the desire which binds you to him is more benevolent than you think. Lita nods silently, recalling 2 handfuls of water joined. Stop!
Saba, come here, quick!
Well, it seems I must make haste, or risk his wrath.
Look, we caught one for you, my baby. Woo! Hey, it's only a little one, but it's kind of hard to hold. Look, get over here.
So I see. Allow me to help. Perhaps you like to live here. Shall we discuss it, you and I?
Yeah, I hold it. Let's do it. Who needs bread? Let's go get another one.
Cutter, wait! Lita stops and smiles at herself. She is not quite yet ready to test her newfound resolve. Meanwhile, Scouter and Douchine have made a catch of their own. This one is huge, but he is being very cooperative.
He's tired of running. I bet he'll do a lot of hard work with the village. Once he's tamed. Look out! He's got his strength back.
My rope! He pulled it out of my hand! Scouter! Swift and graceful as a deer, Douchine leaps with dagger drawn.
Douchine, be careful!
Douchine, she'll be trampled! For the first time, Lita acts without thinking. Her mind is clear. No choice exists, and no time. Run, Lita! The place refuses to die! Lita turns accusing eyes on the gathered wolf riders.
Little cousin, no.
She wants to scout. Why? You who boast your brotherhood and love to the sky, why did you fail to protect this child of yours? But the answer lies in Douchine's pale face. She is not a child, but a wolf rider, free to run and hunt with the pack as she will.
She will die from... She could die from a blow like that. Lita, please help her. I know I disappointed you in many ways, but I'll do anything, even go away forever if you'll...
I don't care what you do. You just let me work. Do my work. Later. Where'd the sky go?
You're in Lita's hut, pretty cub. She healed you. How can we thank you?
No need. Her hurt is not as great as I feared. Praise the High Ones. Weary and vulnerable as always after a healing, Lita gazes wistfully at the two young lovers. Though still young in elven standards, she has lived more than 600 years, and her heart wells a familiar loneliness for which she knows there is only one cure. Where's Cutter?
He's gone.
What? Oh, that foolish, invebrating barbarian. He misunderstands everything.
Does he? You made it pretty clear that you don't care about if he stays or goes.
You stargazing oaf! You're just as thick-witted as he is. Out of my way. I will not live in a cave by day, and howl at the moons by night.
And I won't eat cooked meat.
I still do not like you very much.
We're too different. Maybe you can refuse recognition. Rake would be a better life mate for you. I know that now.
You can barely think for yourself. Do not presume to think for me. Once again, a wall of anger rises between them. It is more than Cutter can bear.
Lita, if it means you feel any better, if it makes you feel any better, I'm not sure I could live without you. This isn't sorrow's end for me, it's sorrow's beginning.
Tam, you're trembling.
Oh, Lita. Go.
Strange. Now that I have said it aloud, I know what a soul name is and what it means. Cutter, blood of 10 chiefs. All that you are is Tam. For a long time, Cutter does not dare to speak. He fears to shatter a moment that may be only the most fragile dream.
I searched for your soul name, and I found Lolita.
I know. Except for Saba, my people have all but forgotten how to send. Even I can do it, only when I heal. Unlike you, wolf riders, we some folk have not needed secret names to guard our deep, most private selves. But though your sending batters me with the force of sandstorm, I can no longer deny that you are part of me. The bond is true. I will confess that you are not at all what I have expected in a life mate, my fair young Tam.
You're right. I guess I am a barbarian. I've lived by the night and hunted and killed in darkness.
And here all is light. The day star never veers from its path, and it gives order to our lives. Recognition is part of that order, no more than be denied than the voice of the sun. It's part of what we are. At least we have that much in common, my barbarian.
Wolf.
Oh!
Nightmare, stop that! Hang on, Lita! And if he tries to bite him back!
Is that you or me?
Oh, Lita! Yes! Yes! Oh, Lita! Oh, Cutter!
Early the next day.
Huh? Who is this here? Who is that?
Good morning, Father. Cutter and I are here to watch the sunrise.
Yeah.
Rayak.
Saba, I sent you searching for me.
I cannot remain thus very long. It comes to me much. Cutter and Lita have joined me. They are life mates.
Swift reconcile indeed. How unlike Lita. I had thought she'd let me, the barbarian, dangle for at least a year. But no matter, I wish them well.
Will you return to us?
For what? I saw what happened. Sorrow's End has 17 new protectors. There is no need here for me.
What of your love for Lita and hers for you? There is an alternative to your stepping aside. Though it's not a common practice, others in the village have taken more than one mate. It is unthinkable that you and Cutter and Lita together might.
Yes, Saba, it is unthinkable. The wolf riders found Sorrow's End as though a force drew them here. I have no lodestone, but perhaps I too be guided by the highland unseen things. I mean to find my place, wherever it may be. It is not here.
Then farewell, my dear one. You are better loved than you know, and you will be missed. The two tribes celebrate their union with a proper lack of decorum. Rayek's absence is noted with relish by some, and with regret by others. As for Lita, her sadness at the loss of an old friend's company, softened by the knowledge that he made his choice, just as she had made hers. Come on, both of you. We have something to show you.
Huh? What?
It's a present! You're not going to believe it!
Oh no, here they are! Don't.
What do you think it is?
I'm almost afraid to guess. Well, don't just stand there, cops. Show 'em. Oh, dreamberries. How did you ever? It's Red Lance's doing. Aha! You're a grandson of a tree shaper. I knew your powers would show up someday. But I thought dreamberries didn't grow in the desert. They don't, but Pike's stuck some seeds in his belt pocket. Haha, Pike. With the forest burning down through the ears, he couldn't forget his one true love. Where is he anyway? Oh, just making sure the berries are ripe enough. Perfect!